Now, next question. And this is a funny one because I've seen, social media posts. Somebody advised to open a line of credit in one bank and another line of credit in another bank and use those two line of credit, max it out, put it in a down payment of a house because they say these institutions use different financial system to check on the Canadians' credit scores. How true is that? Because there's Equifax, TransUnion, Credit Karma, and all that.
Well, so ultimately it's TransUnion and Equifax. Credit Karma is sort of a marketing wing of TransUnion, and just as Borrowell is a marketing wing for Equifax. So you'll see. I mean, Capital One will offer it. Your own bank, if you bank with Scotia, I think they have TransUnion and RBC as well. So there's only two bureaus. As far as borrow a line of credit for your down payment on the house, the challenge with that is what's the rate on the line of credit? Let's say you're lucky and it's 10%. Okay. So you just borrowed a down payment. Is it even enough? In Toronto, I doubt it. In Toronto, you can buy a shoebox for $800,000 if you're lucky. It's really hard. So let's say you do that. Well, okay, you have your mortgage and you have two lines of credit at 10%. If you're lucky, it's probably more. Congratulations, you have your house, and maybe you're dead anyways. Houses are, maybe it's easy for me to say because I'm old enough that I managed to buy a house before the prices became absolutely insane. So I don't have that nagging sensation in the back of my head saying, buy a house, you got to get a house, I get it. People want the houses. If you have all this debt as a result of getting into the house, what have you really accomplished? I've seen it kill people, and then they ultimately have to give up the house, but they're not willing to right away. So you end up mortgaging, and it's brutal. Personally, I'm a fan of coming up with the down payment yourself. Ultimately you will have to borrow something. Most people don't have 800 grand to just pop down on a house. But if you can avoid going into a house with more debt, that's the way to go.
That is so true.